You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels got changed to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No R&R, the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing to prove because I've done enough.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off from MetLife. Return starts at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Harrison Smith in on the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here's 2nd and 5. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's caught for the 1st. And he moves the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They go play action on 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. From the gun, it's Tracy. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
3rd and long for him here. That's cut at the 4. Touchdown, New York. cuts, now on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Giants take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Ty Chandler to return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He does it, touchdown Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Second and 10 now. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. He's dropping back to throw. This is complete to Neighbors. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Give now to the running back. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He gets 6 on that play, and it's good enough for a New York 1st down. He'll pass it this time. Into the hands of Neighbors. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd
back-to-back carries here. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Tracy. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. They'll send him up the middle. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Cut near the goal line. And that's a New York touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Chandler now on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down, ball at the 36. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He's trying to push the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And they get this down to the 28. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. Straight ahead they go with Jones. Has some space inside the 15. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Jones hits the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. He's got him, that's McBride. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. From the 35 on 2nd down. Caught by his back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Giants driving. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run here on 1st down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 39. McBride hauls it in. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Another throw coming on 2nd and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. Into the red zone. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to the air, following the pick 6. Neighbors with a catch. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Back now, pressure on its way. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York.
Let's go for a Giants. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And in, touchdown New York! Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Giants tie this game at 21. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. McCarthy throwing here. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Firing one deep for the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Chooses to bring this one out. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, because that takes us into the break. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
2nd down carry for Jones. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Able to find Jones. Rolling into enemy territory. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Jones wants more. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Now it's Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. It's only a gain of one. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing third and long. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Has the connection to Jones. This is ahead for about 5. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Jones trying the left side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Looking to throw, McCarthy. Getting out to his left. He's running for it. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Staying on the ground with Jones. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Here's McCarthy to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Throw right side, and McBride has it. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. Hyatt with the grab. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And not much on the run, but he does get across the 25. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 8. Finds a man right side. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pass cut by Tracy. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Dump off caught by his back. He's got it in the red zone. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Here's the handoff. Dukes out of one stop. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants now trail by just a point in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Chandler now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
He wants a heater, go deep, middle of the field.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Takes it in at the 21. He's going to be touched down as that return comes to an end.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants don't want to see this one go to overtime. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Looking to throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Setting up to pass. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And this one doesn't go far. The Giants using their first timeout.
At the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here he is to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to get him into range. And now they can win it all as time expires. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. The kick is good. He got it. So the Giants come away with the win. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record.